Jesus said to the disciples, "These are my words that I spoke to you while I was still with you, that everything written about me in the law of Moses, the prophets and the Psalms must be fulfilled." Then he opened their minds to understand the scriptures. And he said to them, "Thus it is written that the Messiah is to suffer and to rise from the dead on the third day, and that repentance and forgiveness of sins is to be proclaimed in his name to all nations, beginning from Jerusalem. You are witnesses of these things. And see, I am sending upon you what my Father promised. So stay here in the city until you have been clothed with power from on high." Then he led them out as far as Bethany, and, lifting up his hands, he blessed them. While he was blessing them, he withdrew from them and was carried up into heaven. And they worshipped him and returned to Jerusalem with great joy. And they were continually in the temple blessing God.
The Royal Festival Hall holds a surprising fixture inside. One day I was in its elevator, and as it rose from floor to floor, it began to sing like this. Ah! It was a divine lift. Today, it's the Festival of the Ascension. Jesus had come as a child, then as an adult had initiated a domination-free society called the Kingdom. He'd always been God's son, but now he returns to his Father for his investiture. Imagine the scene. The disciples, still reeling from the idea of resurrection, now finally register that this kingdom will actually continue through them. There's a playful old cartoon of this event. An angel and a disciple stand together. The disciple is not looking at Jesus rising up, but at the ground. He says, "Ascension? What ascension?" And the angel tells him, "You are suffering from ADD, Ascension Deficit Disorder." Do we suffer the same? Sometimes we take our faith so seriously, we forget the joy of it all. And what about Jesus in this scene? What was it like for him to go home? Was he laughing as he clambered up through angels? He had arrived humbly in a stable with starlight. He returns on a cloud filled with glory. It was a divine lift. The title of the concert hall includes the words royal and festival. Both are Ascension themes. If our sense of festival has faded recently, let's look up again and remember our joy-filled Messiah, whose risen life is unstoppable. Let's celebrate the Ascension today, because it is a festival without end.